Hi Aries, welcome to your week ahead taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose, and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. If for those of you that are already continued subbies, you know I love you and thank you so much for all of your support. It really does mean the world to me. With that said, if you would like to book a personal tarot reading with me, you can do so on the website address below. And before we start, as always, I would like to bless all of my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help us all, or you all should I say, on your path to your highest vibrational good. So let's see what the tarot has in store for you this week. And this week your destiny card for the week ahead is Alright, so this week you get the Hermit card, right? And the Hermit card talks about withdrawing, and I actually think you guys got this card last week, so it's really interesting that it's come up again because it does suggest that you are in this withdrawal mode. And when I see the Hermit card, it always makes me think of a chrysalis. This is about, you know, that moment where the butterfly withdraws from the world to cocoon itself so that it can think about, and well, I say think about, so that it can go through the process of becoming who it truly is to present that new self to the world. The Hermit card always asks you to still yourself, to go within, to listen to your own inner guidance. It also talks about a journey or a quest for knowledge, right? So this week you could very find that you are researching things, you're looking things up, that you're gathering information. You know, that's on a real world level. On a personal level, on a spiritual level, this is about going within and making yourself quiet enough, or making yourself a vessel so that the universal energies or spiritual energies can flow through you. The thing about the Hermit card is it sees you withdraw from the world so that you can listen to your own inner voice, so that you can find that personal authentic voice that comes from within, right? So the Hermit card does suggest that this week you are withdrawing from the world. You may find yourself interacting with people. It's almost like you're there but you're not quite there. Do you know what I mean? Like your mind or your inner faculties are elsewhere, downloading information, gathering different information, or seeking a different expression of who you are. And sometimes the only way to do that is to quiet yourself or to quiet your surroundings. So your direction card, how does this shape up? What does it pertain to? You know, what does it relate to? What do you need to know? And this week your direction card is the King of Wands. So you come up as yourself. Now the thing with the King of Wands, it represents literally, aside from everything else that it represents, it's about Aries. This is about you, right? So this is about your authenticity. It's about your truth. It's about you standing in your own power. Now the thing about the King of Wands, he's not afraid to be seen, right? He speaks his truth. He walks his walk. He talks his talk. He is there for all of it, right? And the thing about the King of Wands, it asks you to present yourself in some way. It asks you to put yourself out there on the wider world stage. So it's interesting that you're withdrawing from the world, you know, and I said you're looking for your authentic voice or expression of who you are. The King of Wands suggests that this week you're finding ways to demonstrate your authenticity, and it could be that you are getting really proactive about having your own space, about having your own time. Now the King of Wands as a person will be a fire sign male usually, and this would be an Aries, a Leo or a Sagittarius. Now the thing about this is very often it represents an archetype of ourselves, right? So whether you're male or female is irrelevant. Like I said, this card represents Aries, and the way that I feel this coming through for you is it's about you presenting yourself or an aspect of yourself and saying, you know what, this feels more like a true authentic presentation of who I am now in relation to the things that I'm learning about myself and also about the world. So it's a really interesting time for you guys. I feel like there will be a lot of interaction, but I feel like although you may be interacting, you know, you may be interacting with people, it's almost like you're there but you're not there. It's like you're connecting with people but your mind is elsewhere. You're concentrating or focused somewhere else, and it's probably somewhere within you. So your insight, the peek behind the scenes, you've got the Strength card. So it's all about authenticity for you this week, my dear Aries. The Strength card asks you, What do you want at a heart and soul level? What do you really resonate with? It asks you to find your courage and to speak your truth, to ultimately present yourself as you truly are. It's like this week, I feel for you guys, you're taking off the mask, right? This is kind of you saying, right, this is everything that's within me, and now I'm going to show that to everybody out there. The Strength card represents Leo, so it really does put you out on the wider world stage in some way, shape or form. So if you're, hoping to do this whole hermit thing where you're completely locked off and you close the curtains, probably not going to happen for you this week. So make sure that whoever you're interacting with, wherever you find yourself, whether it's at work, whether it's at work, whether it's with family, whether it's with friends, that you're presenting who you truly feel like and really accepting no less than acceptance for that person, for who you truly are at a core level. Very, very interesting set of cards. There's lots of fire energy here as well, so it's going to be a dynamic week for you. But I really feel like it's kind of you saying, you know what, this is me, this is who I am, this is how I perceive the world, this is how I choose to move through life now. And you being really, really comfortable with that, and that's brilliant. It's always a wonderful thing to see people unashamed about who they are and presenting that person and saying, you know what, this is it, what you see is what you get, and there's nothing more and there's certainly nothing less. I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up for you. Take care, and I'll see you soon.